Hi guys, this is the Royal We. My name is Kevin, and this video presentation is going to be about going no contact. Now, I just don't think enough can be said about going no contact. It is so important, guys. As a matter of fact, this is my second video on the subject. The first video I made, I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. I will put a link to it at the end of this video. And in that video, I creatively use water and a little bit of magic to drive home the point of why it is so important to go no contact. Now, this video is going to be different. This is going to be a straightforward, non-gimmicky, no frills, step-by-step process on how to go no contact and do it successfully. Now, like I said, I believe that no contact is the most important aspect of healing from narcissistic abuse. It's where it all begins for you. Going no contact is what is going to give you the time and space needed for your body to heal emotionally and readjust itself biochemically. Yes, narcissistic abuse triggers all kinds of biochemical reactions, including your fight or flight response, which is adrenaline-based. These kinds of stress hormones cause several changes in your body, including increased heart rate, blood pressure, on and on and on. And all this stuff is why you feel so drained and half dead when you're around the narcissistically abusive person in your life. So yes, going no contact is that important. Now, it's also the most misunderstood. Going no contact is not a game, guys. It's not a counterattack method, such as the silent treatment. It's not stepping back, hoping that the narcissist will suffer and change their ways and come back to you, telling you how much they love you and that they've changed, and you go skipping away happily ever after. That's not at all what going no contact is. Going no contact is a life-saving decision that you must make to save your own life. It's this important. It's this important to me, and it should be this important to you. And everything I'm going to share with you in this video are the steps that I have taken and have seen success in my own healing and in my own recovery. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So let's go ahead and jump into the 4 steps right now. The first step that we're going to be talking about here is creating personal space. This is the first step, creating personal space. Now, often just the presence of the narcissist can trigger your anxiety. So it's your responsibility to your own body to create the distance that you need and that your body needs the best that you can. So here's some keys that are going to help you to create your personal space. The first key I call say no and don't go. It's a 2-part step here. Say no, right, is the first part. So if they want to see you, if they contact you, if they tell you that they want to come over, say no. No. No, thank you. They want to stop by, they want to meet somewhere. If they invite you out, just say no. It's okay to say no. You don't owe it to anybody to be dragged around. And the second part of that, of saying no, is don't go. Don't go to events where you know the narcissistically abusive person is going to be there. Just excuse yourself from invitations. It doesn't matter if the invitation is from the narcissist or the invitation is from a family member of the narcissist or a mutual friend with the narcissist. Well, what if it affects the friendship? No, if they're real friends, it's not going to. Just be able to explain to them that you're not comfortable going. You don't even have to explain it to them. Just say, I'm not comfortable going. And catch up with them at another time. Let them know you'd like to spend some other time with them. So get in the habit of saying no and don't go. Remember that. Say no and don't go. The next key to personal space is change patterns. Change your habitual patterns, guys. Don't frequent the same places at the same times that you used to, especially when you were with the narcissistically abusive person. I had a phone conversation with somebody who told me that they were going to the same gym that they used to go to with their narcissistic ex. And of course, the narcissistic ex was also going to that gym, making it very awkward. Listen, they're not going to stop. Of course they're going to go. The narcissist will not leave you alone, okay? So you need to do your best to change your own patterns. The third key is to keep moving. Keep moving, guys. What this means is if you should encounter the narcissist, politely keep moving. It's okay to even say hi or nod your head. Keep moving, keep walking. Don't pay any attention and don't give them any time and don't engage with them. The next one we're going to talk about is phone contact. Now, this is the second step, guys. Narcissists have no problem trying to get some attention through your phone, through texting you, calling you. Any response that you give to the narcissistically abusive person is enough to feed their ego, which will keep them doing it. They will continue to contact you. They will continue to text you until you literally block them, which is what you're going to have to do. They will annoy you to no end. And once again, it's like their presence being there, you're going to be filled with that awkward stress, anxiety, all that stuff. Okay? So a couple of keys that I've learned. One, it's okay to create a new number. Now, I've done this. I've created 2 different numbers since I have been involved with the narcissistically abusive people in my life. And at this point in time, they have absolutely no way to contact me, and I don't contact them, and that's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with creating a new number and just, not being able to be in contact with the narcissist. The only exception that I would ever consider is if you share a child with the narcissistically abusive person, in which case, obviously, you would need to have a way to be contacted by them in case of an emergency with the child, right? Such as hospitalization or something's going wrong with the child. You need to be contacted, okay? Obviously. Other than that, if that's not you, there is no reason you should be in touch whatsoever with narcissistically abusive people. Second key, don't answer. If you choose to hang on to your phone number and all that stuff, then that's fine. Just don't answer the calls from the narcissist. Give them a certain ringtone, give them the Darth Vader score or whatever. Just know their number and don't answer it. Let it go to voicemail. If it's an important message for you, they'll leave a message for you. But chances are it's not important. They're just checking in on you and they want to get some words in to see if they still have you under their control. So don't answer the calls. Let it go to voicemail and don't respond to the voicemail. Number 3, ignore pointless texts. Narcissistically abusive people are excellent at texting and they're pointless. They'll text things like, "How are you?" ? "Do you want to see me?" ? Or "Hi?" ? They're playing games with you. They just want to see if they still got you. Ignore the pointless text. Don't even respond. See, these things, guys, is why I think it's great just to change your phone number, if possible. Now, the third area we want to talk about is social media. Now, guys, I can go on about social media here. Let's be honest, okay? Social media is actually a narcissistic playground. All right? Anything you post publicly, the narcissists view as an invitation for confrontation. So it's up to you to manage and control your own social media. Personally, I believe that it's okay to deactivate your accounts. I've done that. Just deactivate it. There was a time that we had all existed without Facebook. You remember that time? I do. Man, it seemed like life was a little bit better. Now, narcissistically abusive people commonly use social media platforms to gain sympathy. So if you're dealing with a narcissist and you're in the process of trying to separate, you will most likely see posts from them saying things like, I'm tired of giving my all to people and getting nothing in return, or I'm tired of selfish people, or they're basically going to be painting you out to be a bad person, and you're going to witness all of this. This is why I would encourage you to deactivate your social media, or at the very least, block them so that you do not see their posts and they do not see yours. It's okay to block out the narcissist completely so that he or she cannot even see your comments or your posts. Narcissistically abusive people, like I said, they look at social media as their playground. They have no problem coming onto your comments and calling you out on them. What do you mean by that? Why'd you say that? Twisting it into something that you never even meant to say. They're experts at that type of stuff. So you want to make sure you block them completely if you're going to stay on social media. The last key is a little bit more difficult, guys, but I had to do this, and it's part of it, and it's effective, I promise you. This is unfollowing connections to the narcissistically abusive people. So let's say you block the narcissists in your life, right? But you are still friends on social media with mutual friends. What happens is as you comment on mutual friends' posts, the narcissist will be right behind you, commenting too. Oftentimes commenting on your comment. It's terrible. So unfollow mutual friends so that you're not tempted to comment on their posts. And that leads to the fourth and final step we're going to talk about, and that is dealing with mutual friends with the narcissist. Now, mutual friends is the hardest part to let go. Guys, mutual friends can be family members, it can be cousins, it can be anybody that is mutually involved with you and the narcissist. It could be children even. And the sad part is that you may like and get along with them. However, mutual friends or even family are often put into a position to choose a side. And your narcissistically abusive person in your life will make sure that they do choose a side and will make sure that it's their side. Now, the side that they choose depends on who they feel closest to. So obviously, if we're talking about your family, they should feel closer to you and not choose the narcissist side. That was the case with my experience. However, I've heard stories of how even their own family can choose the narcissist side. So let's look at some keys to avoid this. One, avoid the flying monkeys. All right, flying monkeys is exactly what I just talked about. It's mutual friends who have been manipulated to the point of believing that you are a bad person and that you have caused the problems for the narcissist. In other words, the narcissist is telling these people that there's something wrong with you, that you've changed, that you're crazy, that you're selfish, that you're judgmental, that you're whatever. You're going through a weird phase. And these people will start to treat you bad. These mutual friends or mutual family members will start giving you dirty looks. I've experienced this, guys. They'll start saying inappropriate comments to you. So what you need to do is cut them out. Cut them off just like you would the narcissistically abusive person. I know it's easier said than done, but it has to be done. It's obvious, it should be obvious if this is happening, that they have been manipulated and seeded by the narcissist to feel that you are causing problems. You need to get away from them. Okay? Now, the second key is to stay out of it. Stay out of it. It's okay to stay out of what mutual friends and family members and whatnot have to say about the situation. You don't even want to get caught up playing a blame game. Let people know that you're not interested in talking about it, the horrible relationship. All right? Because it's just difficult. Just make the polite suggestion that family members or mutual friends just stay out of it. All right? That's the best thing for you to make sure that nothing gets back to the narcissist and that it just keeps it ongoing, this ongoing back and forth. You want to stop that. All right? Stop it. The third thing is to make new friends. You are fully capable and able to make new friends who have no connections whatsoever to the narcissist. Listen, guys, I was able to walk away from an entire family. And since then, I've learned what family really is by looking outside of family. Okay? So be able to make new friends and look positively towards that as positively as you can. And make sure that these friends have no connection to your narcissist whatsoever. All right. Now, guys, I know that this is very difficult to do. And I know that even if you follow all 4 steps, you're going to be hurting and broken and confused. This is part of the healing process. It's detaching and letting go. And with that being said, I will be here for you. My telephone number will always be at the end of my videos. And I look forward to making more of these videos for you and helping you through your healing process as I venture on through my healing process as well. Thanks for watching, guys.
It's cold out here and things get a little fogged up. I really hope that you liked the video that I shared. And guys, if you do, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest material that I'm going to put out. Also, take advantage of the fact that I leave my telephone number right there for you to contact me. Now, I am working on a course, and in time the course will be available, and I hope to become more of a life coach and be able to help you through and walk you through the process of healing even more than I am right now. But until that time comes, take advantage of the fact the phone number is there. I do my best to answer each and every one of your phone calls, and I appreciate your comments. I appreciate all of your tips that would help me to better help you. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Royal We and for sharing this journey with me.